Good evening, everyone. My name is Lisa, and here we have Sierra, Ben, Sherry, and Stephen. We are MSc Business Management students and a part of Robert Wright's strategic management class. And today we will be presenting our strategic recommendation that is aimed to enhance the value and outcome of the PolyU Business School students and graduates, which in turn can help improve PolyU's Business School's 6-year strategic plan, as well as push us into the world's top 30 mark. And our strategic recommendation is Professor Teacher WIE, or Work Integrated Education. So here's our roadmap for today. I will be going through PBS's current performance and the problem identification. Next, Sierra will walk you through our solution, why and how it works, along with evaluation and control. And finally, Ben will be guiding you through our implementation plan and the outcomes that we should expect. Allow me to start with our internal analysis using the resource-based review and VRIO framework. It is no secret that the PolyU Business School has strong resources, a world-class research faculty, an extensive global partnership network, and rich teaching materials. Under the VRIO analysis, these resources are indeed valuable. However, they are underutilized. We believe that there is an over-reliance on theoretical teachings and a lack of updated continuous industry exposure for our faculty. This means that our professors, albeit experts in their fields, aren't regularly engaging with the real-world business challenges that our students will face after their graduations. So let's look externally using Porter's 5 forces. The business school industry itself faces high threat levels across all 5 forces. Here are 3 key pieces of evidence that we found and we believe are relevant. So, the first one is South China Morning Post reports that Chinese universities are wasting talent with outdated courses that prioritize the wrong things. This is theory over practice. Next, Dartmouth Tuck School's professor Sidney Finkelstein, he warns that business school curriculums have become such a commodity that most schools now are teaching pretty much the same things. So there's no real innovation or creativity happening. Lastly, the Graduate Management Admissions Council, or GMAC for short, survey from 2025 included responses from employers around the world, and they expressed opinions that they wanted graduates with practical problem-solving skills, not just theoretical knowledge. So this evidence shows us that we are in critical times right now, and that if we fail to differentiate ourselves amongst a gargantuan amount of competitors, we will fall behind. And we must understand that there is a clear misalignment between what we teach and what the market actually needs. This brings us to our next section, the problem identification. So based on our analysis, we've identified a persistent gap between academic learning and workplace expectations. Our graduates do in fact know the theories, but they just struggle to apply them. So when they fail to translate the academic resources into practical value, and if the theory being taught doesn't match what the market demand is, and there's ongoing underutilization of industry partnerships, this can cause 3 things. No systematic integration into teaching, lack of organizational mechanisms, and overly theoretical and outdated curriculum. We suspect that the root cause of this is that our professors lack current updated industry exposure. Without this, teachings will remain theoretical, the students will still lack practical skills, and in the end, PolyU will struggle to differentiate itself. This is the problem that we need to solve, and Sierra will now introduce our solution, which directly addresses these problems and gaps.
Thank you, Lisa. So based on the problems that we found, our proposal is simple but powerful. Professors will not only stay in classroom, they should sit inside company boardrooms. By joining subcommittees, they see how decisions are made and then bring those cases back to students. This is where the focused idea of a fresh perspective we utilize in. Professors must reframe problems, asking what if we think the opposite way, or redefine the issue, which is redefining our theories. And with ownership, they should act as insiders, not visitors, so the insights can carry back as authentic and practical. This closed-loop model ensures theories is constantly tested, validated, and redesigned. Let's see why this top-down strategy works and how it works. Professors apply those theories to real cooperate problems, to experiment them, then collect feedback on what worked and what failed. The integration office and strategic practice hubs give a structure. They are the bridge between classroom and company. Here we also utilize a connected thinking, combining faculty knowledge, students' energy, and industry expertise into one solution. By engaging fully, and professors bring back real cases, even failure stories, which turns into best teaching materials to improve students and after all, improve the overall PolyU Business School. And why this program could be useful, it also because it turns faculty immersion into a system of ensuring real corporate challenge transformed into classroom learning. And to prove this model actually works and avoids surrogation, we measured with balanced scorecard in four perspectives: finance, stakeholders, processes, and culture. Initially, we will look into ranking improvement and new revenue streams. For stakeholders, we track employer satisfaction and graduate employment outcomes. Processes are measured by the number of industry projects and the speed of project launch. And culturally we monitor professor immersion rates and student skill gain. And this evaluation system turns our strategic from a stated plan into a dynamic, monitorable, and adjustable management system that ensure the immersion model delivers real impact and helps PDS achieve its 6-year strategic plan goals. And now I'm going to pass on to Ben.
Okay, thank you, Lisa and Sierra. So in my part, I will talk about our implementation plan and the outcome we expect. So firstly, our implementation plans have 5 phases. In phases 1, we will establish the faculty industrial integrations officials and build the first group of the corporate partnership. This is the foundations because with our clear structure and a strong company support, the whole plan cannot move forward. In phase 2, we will launch the strategy practice hoops and start some like the pilot projects. We want to begin on a small schedule first, so the university can test the models and improve it step by step. In phase 3, we will expand the industrial collaborations and gradually embed these projects into a curriculum. This will give the students more chance to work on a real business problem as part of their learning. In phase 4, we will build a theory, testings, and a feedback system, and also create a case repository. This is important because teachers should not only gain the industrial experience, but also bring that experience back into classroom. And finally, we will refine the curriculum based on the feedback and build a strong practice-driven culture. So the goal is not just to run several projects, but to create a long-term change. For the next slide, I want to continue to talk about our outcome plan. So for the deserved outcome, we expect also the 5 main results. For students, we want a stronger workplace readiness and a better employment outcome. For the faculty, we want more industrial immersions and a stronger practical research ability. And for the academic excellence, we want a better integration of the theory and athletics. And for the industrial positioning, we want a deeper partnership and a strong reputation. And for the strategy impact, we hope this plan can improve the PolyU Business School long-term, competitive, and support sustainable growth. So to conclude, our plan is the gradual, practical, and sustainable, and it creates a value for the students, faculty, industrial, and the university as a whole. So above is all our presentations. Thank you for listening.